What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been months since I made a video, but I did wanted to hit you guys with another story time. And I'm actually on like an exercise ball, so I'm like moving around and everything, so don't mind me. Yes, I am crooked today because I'm sitting at an angle because half of my room is dirty and I'm not gonna let you guys see that. So guys, I want to hit you guys with two different stories. One's gonna be something that actually just happened, like not even maybe like 2 hours ago. So where I live at, there's like, to get to my house, there's like a hill, and then you have to go down the hill and then like around like a little loop thing, and then okay, so I was about to go up the hill, and it's like straight, and then you go up a hill. Okay, so I'm going straight, and I see a woman standing on my lane at the top of this hill and just looking at me, and I'm like, excuse me, please move, because you're gonna get hit if you don't move. So yes, she's walking the right way. You're supposed to be looking at traffic that's coming towards you. You know, I hate when people walk the other way when their back is to the traffic that's coming their way, which is not the way you're supposed to walk, because you need to see if somebody's coming in front of you. But also, you don't need to be in the fucking lane that someone's driving in. Get over to the side. This person was in the fucking middle of the lane. So once you go up that hill a little bit, you can't see what's on the other side. So if a car is coming and you go in the other lane to get away from that person, and a car is coming, you two are gonna hit because you can't see each other because it's a big hill. So I'm like, what the fuck? This person needs to move, and they was not gonna move. She literally stood in my fucking lane as I'm climbing up this hill slowly, looking at me like this, and their hand on her hip, like, and I'm like, bitch, okay. So whatever. So I'm like, I waited to, I mean, there was still a good distance in between us, but I didn't want to cross over too early and have to be in that lane and the car actually just come up that hill and hit me. So I was like, fuck. So I waited a couple minutes, and then when I was like a good couple feet away from her, that's when I went in that other lane really quickly and then got around her. But she was like shaking her head like this. As soon as I went around her, she's like, and I'm like, bitch, that was your fault. You literally could have got hit because of your stupid ass. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, that literally just happened a couple hours ago, and I was literally like astounded at how dumb that girl was. I'm like, excuse me, and this wasn't a girl, this is like a grown ass motherfucking woman, like just standing at me like this. Like, bitch, I'll get out of my fucking car right now and fucking fight you, okay? By the way, I'm trying not to look at myself because I have a Canon camera that I can like flip the screen to see myself. So I'm trying not to look that way and look at the lens, but it's hard not to look at myself, okay? So, I know this isn't going to be a long video or anything, which, I mean, I'm sure you guys are grateful for because I always make long videos. By the way, how you guys like my hair down? I barely ever keep my hair down. And I'm like kind of sunburned up here as well because I've been going fishing a lot and stuff. I'm actually getting ready to go to work, which is why I'm like kind of full glammed up, bitch, okay? You can probably hear my dog licking herself in the background too. Sorry about that. So, the last story I want to tell you guys, and this just happened the other day, and I don't know why I thought it was so funny. Sorry, I was trying to get my dog to stop licking herself and like making noises. But, anyways, the last story I want to tell you guys is something that just happened the other day. If you don't know, and I'm sure if you watch my channel, you know that I work at a hotel, front desk at a hotel. So the COVID-19 stuff has really messed us up because we haven't had as many people in the hotel as we normally have. So because of that, we're trying to at least sell some of our rooms very quickly. So I had this guy, an old man, had came up to our hotel and was like, listen, I really need a room. My wife kicked me out, you know, like, I sold him a room and I could smell the alcohol coming off of him, which I didn't really realize to start with, and he was a local, so we try not to rent the locals as well because of parties and stuff like that. I've had to kick a party out. That's a whole other story that I actually really need to tell that I might film after this, because I don't want to include this, and I don't want to include that in this video because this video might be very long if I did. So yeah, I asked about the alcohol from him, and he kept repeating himself. He's like, my wife kicked me out, I keep drinking and she doesn't really like that, I used to be an alcoholic. And he just kept like going on about his wife kicking him out and stuff. So I was like, oh, you know, it's fine, you know, you can stay here, it's gonna be this, whatever. We don't have rooms for tomorrow, so you will have to go home in the morning, because he was trying to stay for more than one night, and I was like, I'm sorry, but we don't have rooms tomorrow, you know, you're gonna have to go home. Backstory on something as well, we currently have National Guard in our hotel. So that's why we're full and stuff, just, you know. So they're gonna come into play. That's why I mentioned that. So, this guy just kept talking to me, and he was like, you know, we've been married like 50-something years. Like, I mean, this guy was very, like, he was older, you know. He was like at least in the 70s. He had to have been. So, he was just like, I don't think this is gonna work out, you know, whatever. And he just kept saying it over and over and over to me, and I was like, you know, it's okay, you know, I'm sure you guys will get back together. I'm sure everything will be fine in the morning, you know, I'm sure things have cooled off and you'll be able to go home. So, I, you know, went back to doing my stuff, you know. He comes down maybe 20 minutes later after looking at the room and had said to me, he's like, listen, wouldn't it be fine if I had some company in my room? Wink, wink, wink. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I was like, you know, we're not going to say anything. This is a hotel anyways, you know. You just paid for the room. Obviously, you can't have a party. And he's like, yeah, I know that. And I was like, okay, as long as you're not having a party, doing any bad, you know, illegal things, you know, we're good, you know, you're fine. So I had told my, coworker when she had got there, which was my aunt, by the way, that, you know, this man, he was local, he was in there, he smelled very, like, much like alcohol, but, you know, obviously, I'm not going to say anything. That's his problem, that's his prerogative, that's his business. I'm keeping out of that, it's not my business. So, I told her, and I told her about, like, him asking if he had company, and she's like, you better not have did that, because what if he brings a prostitute, and like, no. I'm like, listen, not my business, not my problem, bye, you deal with it, you know, I'll see you tomorrow. So, apparently, this is what I heard, he had came back with an older woman that apparently didn't look too great. I mean, I didn't see her for myself, so I'm not really sure. But apparently the National Guard guys had said something like, oh, you know, like, just making little remarks like, you know. So I guess it was a prostitute, and apparently they had got into it the next morning, and I don't exactly know what happened, but apparently like they were arguing and stuff, and finally they left, and like, yeah. So this is what happens when you let local people into your hotel. Actually, not always. I have met a lot of local people that are actually very nice and actually do not cause any problems. But like I said, there was a party thrown in our hotel that I will definitely tell you guys in the next video. And I cannot believe I haven't made a video about it. I actually just remembered it as I was talking about it. Which I'm surprised I didn't remember that, because that was kind of weird when it happened. I almost had to call the cops. So yeah, I'll tell you guys in the next one. So if you look forward to that, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And also, thumbs up on my yoga ball skills, because that's what I'm on. And I'm balancing myself, because I'm cool. Yeah. So guys, if you like this video, please hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. Sorry about my dog in the background licking his skin. Like, so, I will see you guys in the next video. It's going to be a story time, and I might just film it after this one. Who knows? If I have on the same attire, that's going to be why. Even though you guys can't even see my shirt, which, here's my shirt. I swear I'm not naked. So guys, see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.